Sup, guys? It's been a while. Not That Famous podcast, back at it again. I'm your host, one of your hosts, Mackenzie Soul, joined by my lovely mother,
Nikki
Mama Soul. And we're actually not that famous anymore because we have Mr. Haven Lough. Am I saying that right? Haven Lough?
Lough.
Lough.
No one, I don't think anyone has ever said it correctly in their
Lough.
time that they've ever tried to say it.
Haven
like
Lough.
L-A-W, like Lough, Haven Lough.
Ah, see, I was going to say law.
Yeah,
I
people
don't
say
know why.
Lough, Lough,
I thought it was Lough. I thought it was Haven Lough. Haven Lough.
That's the most common one.
We
for
should
sure.
have checked that prior to starting.
Got to do some research, got to study.
You know, professional would automatically.
That's why we're not that famous.
That's why we're not that famous, ladies. I don't know why my camera's there. It's not why we're famous, ladies and gentlemen. But we have Haven on the podcast. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for
Sorry,
having me.
the
I'm
camera.
super excited. I'm in Las Vegas for the very first time ever.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Are you 21 yet, Haven?
19.
So you have to miss out on some of the...
I don't drink or smoke, though. I've never taken a sip of alcohol my entire life.
Me
The only
neither.
thing I'm missing out on is gambling a little bit. Like, I'll play blackjack, but that's all I really do.
Obviously, yeah, Mackenzie's a gambler. But I just need to go back because you said you don't drink. Obviously, you're not old enough, but you've just... I know last year you went to Europe for a couple of months, didn't you? You travelled quite a bit. You didn't...
Never have, never will.
I mean, I don't drink and Mackenzie doesn't drink, but I'm just curious for your mindset on that.
Well, first off, I see no need. Like, I just think it just doesn't really help you at all. It's just going to help you make bad decisions, and it costs money, hurts your body. I'm a health and wellness freak, so I don't want to ever put anything bad in my body, and I want to be fully conscious and make the right decisions and not really be upset with the decision I made in a bad state. So I just don't see any need.
I love that.
Respect that. I love that.
Massively
Thank you.
respect that.
So what do you think? Is this a low point for you being on the Not That Famous podcast?
I think this is a high point. I think this is the
Good lad.
high point
Good
of my
lad.
career. I really feel famous now.
Did you pay him to say that?
Should we talk about the elephant in the room?
Like, I've got sunglasses on.
Well, no.
I thought
Well,
that was like a normal
I
thing.
said
you
to
normally have
him-
sunglasses on?
he does part of the
I
podcast.
said to Gabe walked up, I said, I've just had surgery. I'm going to wear sunglasses on the podcast, but what's the bet? And my son calls me out anyway.
I think we should show everyone. I think we should. There you go. She looks beautiful.
What was the surgery?
It was actually, the underneath's worse, and that was a chemical peel just to refresh. But the surgery was upper eyelid, so when you age, it gets saggy. And this eye, if you look, he cut it off there because this eye was just
That's scary.
aging. But this eye took it further out because it was actually going over the top of my eye and affecting my vision.
That's like scary. Like letting someone cut your eyes like that. I
But you
it
should
a
see,
lot.
like, I've been able to read my phone without my glasses, which I haven't done for a couple of years.
That's good.
So I had it done for cosmetic reasons, but it has really helped my sight as well.
That's really good.
So, yeah.
yeah. I'd be scared to do anything with my eyes. I have contacts, so I need to get cataracts eventually with the surgery. But I'm scared to do that because you're like awake when it happens.
Are you really? I
yeah,
thought you put to sleep.
They put your eyeball on your cheek, don't they?
Oh, no.
No, for cataract surgery they do.
They don't take
They
your
take the
eyeball
eye
out.
out?
No, they don't.
I'm sure
No,
they do.
no, no, no.
See, this is the thing about my mum. I listen. I
I
love.
have to look this
I
up.
love her more than anything. She'll make you believe the craziest shit,
No, I promise you I'm
and
gonna
I
Google
have
that.
in the past.
Yeah, there's no surgery where someone takes your eyeball out.
There she goes on
I am pretty
ChatGPT.
sure I am. I'm gonna
Yeah.
look because I'm sure.
Gabe knows where we're at right now.
My grandma had it
He
done.
knows.
My grandma had it done. I was going to say that you don't take your eyeball out. I was wrong.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
checked.
that's where I was gonna go. Mum, you were not correct. You
I
do not take your eyeball out doing
I
cataract
completely
surgery.
made that up. I don't know where I got it from.
Yeah.
Impressive that 19-year-old knows that though.
I think it's common knowledge, not gonna lie. I think everyone knows that you don't take your eyeball out.
I
I
didn't.
don't even know where I got it from.
Yeah,
That's
why
just-
did you get that from?
I thought my grandma told us on chat cataracts removed. They put an eyeball on her cheek.
I'm pretty sure cataract surgery came out like 10 years ago.
No, my grandma. Cataracts is like where you
Like where they fix your eyesight, like where if you have bad eyesight. Actually, it might not be called
no
cataract surgery.
cataracts are a thing that grow on your
Oh,
eye as
yeah.
you age, as you get old.
I think it's
and they
called
have to
something else I'm
remove
thinking
it.
about. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I think. Are you talking about the permanent contact lens?
There's a permanent contact lens.
You
Yeah.
have surgery and put it over your eye,
Oh, that might be it. I think I don't know if it. Yeah, probably that.
and would correct your vision.
So, our guest, Haven Lough. Haven
There you
Lough.
go. You got it right.
Haven Lough.
First time.
What do you do?
That's a loaded question. There are a lot
Yeah.
of things I do. You should say what I don't do because I do social media. I have my own skincare business. I have my own puppy yoga business. I have a business with AI influencers.
Sorry, puppy what? Sorry,
Puppy yoga.
puppy
Have you ever heard of
yoga.
So would you mind if we go back to the beginning of that and just one at a time?
Yeah, that's what I was saying, 'cause there's a lot,
And I'm so
I'm
interested.
stuck on puppy yoga. I want to know what that is. What's puppy yoga?
Shall we start with that?
Okay, I'm done to
Yeah,
start with that.
please.
So, you've never heard of that before?
No,
I have.
I've never heard of puppy yoga.
Well, there's yoga, and then there's puppy yoga, kind of similar to goat yoga or capybara yoga. You do yoga, and there's puppies that crawl all over you. You're petting them while you do yoga. They're just running around, and then you even have a little bit of a puppy playtime, because there's no glorified way to play with puppies without feeling bad after. Because typically you go to an adoption center and you're looking at the puppies and you're playing with them, but then you feel bad because you can't buy them, and then you're like, oh, I'm sad. But you go to puppy yoga and you're like, I'm gonna do yoga and I'm gonna get to play with puppies, but I don't have to feel bad after. Like, that's part of the experience. You get to play with them, and it's a normal thing to not buy a puppy after. So it's a really cool experience. There's no glorified way to play with puppies other than puppy yoga right now. So I was like, okay, this is a new industry. It's untapped. I have the resources to start it. I know puppy yoga places that puppy stores that be down to do it. And I also have a girlfriend who wants to be a vet. So she's looking for extracurriculars for her resume to become a vet. And I'm also just very business oriented. Whenever I find a cool idea, I think I can market it better than anyone else, and I can make it better than anyone else. Because there is puppy yoga, but it's very scarce. It's not super popular yet, but I know I can make it even better than what is already there. So that's kind of like that whole genre of puppy yoga. But I think that what has been really cool is we had the grand opening last weekend, and we filled it to maximum capacity, and it really shows that my two businesses, you're able to combine businesses. Because I consider social media a huge business, and what I was able to do is just leverage my social media into promoting the puppy yoga. So I didn't do any traditional ad spend or promotion like that. It was purely social media marketing. And I treat social media as an entrepreneur, as its own business. So I was basically able to combine multiple businesses together, which is really cool to see when you have your own like portfolio of like businesses start to come up.
Insane.
You can see how you can leverage each one to help the other one.
And that's what we've done this for 12 years and just didn't have the smarts, because the dream and the goal was always for Mackenzie to be a singer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we kind of did all of this around during COVID, did pranks, but the numbers were always for him to be a successful music artist, and we didn't think of what we could have built during that.
Yeah.
So we're kind of going back to square one, really, and trying to build, like you say, build like something that feels more purposeful.
100%. Yeah, if you can leverage social media the right way, it's the most powerful tool nowadays. I think having an audience and people that you can reach is more important than having money you can reach, having anything, because people really like your story and like what you do. They're going to support you and they're going to be there for you. It's just like having a bunch of friends. The more friends you have, the better it is for you.
No, yeah, for sure.
Well,
so the puppies, do you own the puppies?
No, so I
you
don't
go
own
to
the
the pet
puppies.
shop, you just told me that.
So my realtor actually, his girlfriend and him own a puppy store, and all of the puppies they get from local puppy breeders, not puppy mills. So they're like really ethically sourced puppies. And I was like, let's do this. And then we give them, it's a 50-50 split. We do the marketing, they provide the puppies. And then it's great. The margins are really good. Outside of the split, all we really have to pay is the yoga instructor, and all the liability, all the insurance, all the waivers, that's kind of taken care of already. So that's on the cost. And it's a really high profitable business.
That's insane.
I wouldn't do good doing puppy yoga because the instructor would be like, do this. I'd be like, come here.
No, exactly, but it's awesome because it's like...
But it makes you happy, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It makes
it
you
really
release dopamine.
Yeah, the point is to have fun. So if you're not doing the yoga class, that's fine, but it's like a bit of things, something for everyone. So for example, you can have anyone come to puppy yoga. You can have a guy taking a girlfriend on a date. You can have a mom bringing her little daughter. You can have just two girlfriends. What happens though is, say a mom brings her daughter to puppy yoga, the daughter can play with puppies and have like a lot of fun herself, but then the mom can just focus on the yoga. It's like they're both getting things they want, and everyone's having fun, everyone's having a good time.
Sounds like a good day night idea. I like that idea of a day night. That's cool.
I took Gabby on a date before we did it. I took her on a date. Yeah, and it went really well.
It's clever.
That is so awesome. I'm sorry, it sounds like we could be here all night talking about your businesses. So what was the next one?
The next one was a skincare business.
See, this is what I'm going to love talking about.
So
It's a moisturizer, right?
Yeah, so right now we only have one product. We have more coming soon, but I'll give you kind of a background on the founder story because you guys don't really know too much about it, and I'll explain it for the people that are watching because this is my audience, obviously. So ever since I was like 8 years old, I've been obsessed with watching pimple popping videos. I always thought it was so fun.
Me too.
They're addictive, right?
I used to pin him down.
Oh my gosh, my mom would do the same thing. My mom would always pop my pimples.
Like we used to get in full on fights, me running around trying to avoid her. Come here, let me squeeze your pimples.
So satisfying.
So bad.
Yeah.
But I started off watching pimple popping videos, and I was like obsessed with them. I would watch them to sleep every night, a couple hours, and then I just became obsessed with like skin. I started learning a lot about skin, and like at the same time as I grew up, I left high school 2 years early to go to college 2 years early. So my last time I took a high school class was sophomore year of high school, and I was always like in the route of becoming a dermatologist because I was like always obsessed with skin.
That's what I was going to ask, because you are studying something medical, aren't you?
Yes.
I don't know what the actual degree is, but it is medical.
Yeah, so I'm pre-med right now. I'm on the pre-med track at UF. I have like 1 year left, and then I go to med school. But I've always wanted to do that. That's why I left high school 2 years early. And then what really inspired this skincare business was not only the fact that I've been doing social media this entire time for the last like 6 years, but my audience is primarily younger generation, like my sister's age. They're all like little girls. And the number one thing that my little sister spends her money on
How old
is
is your little
skincare.
sister? Sorry.
12.
12.
So the number one thing she spends her money on is skincare. So I was like, okay, this is the number one market and thing that my fans buy. So how can I fix it and make it better? Well, the problem is my little sister would only buy skincare that was either popular or had cool packaging. She cared nothing about ingredients. But me personally, I'm a health and wellness freak. I care about the ingredients of every food I eat, everything I put in my body. So I was like, okay.
The music to my mum's ears, that right there.
There we go.
Such a health and wellness freak.
Exactly. That's really good. So I was like, okay, what if I make something cool and popular? I can make it popular with my influencers I know and also my audience. I can make it cool because I know what packaging people like. I can ask my sister, my girlfriend, what packaging you think is cool. Do that, and then also I can use my background and the dermatologists I know and the manufacturers I know to make it actually healthy. And if you scan on any third-party app like Yuka, which will scan a CeraVe, for example, as like a 15 out of 100, ours is 100 out of 100 for health score. So we're very healthy.
I do have to ask a question, because I maybe shouldn't call you go out on the podcast, but stop looking at yourself. I'll just call you again. I call it yoga, but I used to use Yuga, and I've stopped using it because the scores aren't really that accurate, because they don't take into consideration fragrance, and a fragrance can have anything in it.
So I have no fragrances in mind.
Right.
And actually, when it comes to fragrance on Yuka, at least, it doesn't say which fragrance it is, but if you have fragrance in your product, it will lower your rating. So like at least like a 50 out of 100.
Yeah, it does, but then you click on it and it just says low risk.
Yeah.
But how do Yuka even know it's low risk if the company aren't telling you the ingredients?
100%.
Because they don't have to for fragrance.
Yeah. I mean, Yuka's not a doctor. Like, you're not going to look at Yuka and be like, this is a doctor. But if you don't have any education and you're looking for just a baseline, are there natural ingredients in this? Are there a lot of chemicals? It can give you just a rough idea of whether or not you have any. We don't have any chemicals, so we're 100 100. So there's no even risk at all with us, which is something I'm really proud of.
I use the EWG. That's more what I do
EWG?
now. Yeah.
I think I've heard of that a few times. I've
Yeah.
also used the New York Acne Clinic. So you scan our ingredients in that clinic, and none of our products they're all safe for acne-prone skin. So it's
awesome.
definitely targeted at the younger generation, like my audience and my sister, but like all ages can use it.
Right, that is so awesome.
Hang on, I saw something strategic you did on social media that I really liked to promote the skincare business. You did a phone call to one of your fans that bought the item.
Yeah.
That's genius, because
Thank
then
you.
other supporters will be like, oh, look, he's calling me if I buy the product. Let me go buy the product and get a call off Haven.
Yeah, I actually got
It's
that
genius.
idea on another podcast. I was on this business podcast, and they told me, you should call your customers. Like, they knew some other successful brands that were doing that. And I was like, that's a great idea. I'd love to run with that. So shout out to that podcast. I think it was like called like Boss Mode or something like that. But I think it's just really cool to interact with your customers. I want to be very personable, and I think what makes my content separate from a lot of other creators is I kind of don't stick to one certain thing. Like your roommates, they're magic tricks, and they stick to that. Mine's kind of like whatever goes on in my life. So whether I'm in college trying out for the soccer team, I'll document that journey. Whether I'm going to college, I'll document the moving journey. Whether I'm starting a skincare business, I'll document that journey. I just document any journey in my life. And then I also include just like funny, relatable videos. But like I'm consistently always updating my audience on what's going on in my life, and like keeping this storyline together, which I think is what separates me from a lot of other content creators, and like building that personal connection with an audience that actually converts and buys a skincare brand and comes to Puppy Yoga. I think it's like what separates creators right now is like just building that connection with an audience. That's kind of what I'm
100%. That's one thing I'm struggling with. Like,
but that's what we've just kind of started.
Yeah, that's
changed to, because
that's
that's the
exactly what I
mistake
mean.
we've made for 10 years.
It's hard. It's really hard.
But then again, it's not a mistake though, because I look at my Instagram, like 500 million impressions. That's like,
It's not a mistake.
it's not terrible. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a mistake. I think it's a guide to go in the right direction. That's how I see it as.
I would honestly say like it's on your goals. So for example, your goals, if your goal is to go viral and get money from the actual platforms or to be seen a lot and get a lot of exposure, then you're doing the right thing. Like, it just depends on your goals. My goal right now, my goal used to be just exposure. My goal right now is build connection with the audience, get them to be passionate about the businesses I start, and leverage that and get them, to buy a skincare product, to come to Papa Yoga. So like, when I'm trying to get higher conversion, I'm not really focused on virality. I'm focused on building that connection. But with you, for example, you don't really have a product right now. You want your songs to go viral. So you also like don't want to get rid of that viral aspect, because songs are a numbers game. You want to have as many streams as possible. Also, I mean, maybe people aren't going to really convert a funny video to streams, but like, you still want to keep virality. Like, your goals might be a little bit different than my goals. I think it really just depends per creator. I just think when it comes to like being an influencer and having influence, that's more in the route of, building that connection with your audience.
100%. And that's why so many creators are failing to, like, when they release merch or they release a product, that's why it doesn't fucking work. Because they haven't built the connection with their audience. And I know, I have no disrespect, I have a lot of friends that
and you
have that exact problem, and me.
Yeah.
It just doesn't convert.
Merch is like so oversaturated now. I remember like when merch was a crush for people. I think that's also a big thing. Like, merch is something people do. One reason people forget about, I think, that why a lot of merch and stuff like that fails, is because people are doing, like, my philosophy is the harder it is to do, the better it's going to do. So like, for example, skincare brand. It is so hard for any other influencer to make a skincare brand. You have to go through so many different rounds of testing, so many different things. It's so hard to make it, which makes it so undersaturated, which gives me an even edge. So not only do I have an authentic connection with my audience, but I also have this edge because it's really hard to make. But with like merch, for example, anybody can go on Printify and make merch. So every influencer can do that and wants to do that. But when you find something that is a problem that you can solve for your audience, and it's hard to solve, that really separates you from other creators. So like, that's like one thing I've talked to a lot of friends about. It's like, should I start merch? I feel like merch is just oversaturated. Start a business as a creator, that's hard to start, because the harder it is, the better it'll do, in my opinion.
Yeah, we're in the middle of, well, more so my interest, but obviously Mackenzie and I are business partners, but we're in the middle of focusing on like vitamins and
that's
different,
good.
like, I've got 2 products that I'm in the middle
Oh
of.
yeah, I'm not involved in this. This is hers. I'll give her full credit. Business-wise, this is her idea.
50-50.
She came up with this whole idea. I'll give her full credit for this.
So yeah, we're in the middle of like, one's
That's
like
awesome.
the whole purpose of us now is we've done like a 12-year journey in the entertainment industry, which I know you guys are pretty new to it, like the TikTok thing.
I've been in TikTok for 6 years.
6. See, I guess in my head, can I just explain to everybody, we know Haven through Michael Ziddell,
Yeah.
and I feel like you obviously just met him 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So I feel like you all started together, so that's my bad. Because Brandon probably has only been 2 or 3 years, right?
Yeah, Brandon's been about 3 years. I haven't been like big, so I blew up like 6 years ago. It's kind of cringy, just thirst traps. No authentic connection, just purely viral videos. I would take my mask off after COVID and just do a little thirst trap. Blew up in high school freshman year. It got like 30,000 followers one day. Then like in that first month, it got like 200,000 followers. And then I kind of like didn't take it super seriously for like a year and a half. And then like 4 years ago, I was like, I'm going to commit to this as a business. I'm going to post every single day. Like, I enjoy making these videos. I'm going to do it every single day. And that's like when I really started being consistent, like 4 years ago.
So that's my apologies. That was a presumption, I guess, just because of Michael and Brandon's connection. Yeah. But I forgot what I was going with it now anyway.
Sorry.
Yeah, we've never had someone as smart as you at 19 on this podcast.
I'm completely sat here inspired by a 47-year-old. Yeah, I think, yeah, you're amazing.
Yeah, and congrats, bro, on all your success. Genuinely, like.
How is that we're not finished?
I can still say congrats on your success.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And obviously soccer. I want to talk about soccer.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Hang on a second. Mackenzie's saying congratulations, but this is like Kenzie and I fight all the time, and this is something. I don't think it's a congratulations. You didn't win it. You worked hard for it. Mm-hmm. Like, I think sometimes Mackenzie thinks like, oh, it just happened for that person. The conversations you're having, this is a lot of thought. This is a lot of sat down at a table, working out. A lot of, that won't work. Back to the drawing board. Like, it's hard work, isn't it? And so like, it's not congratulations, you hit lucky. It's like, well done more for the hard work at your age as well as insane, I think.
Thank you.
Because it is hard work.
Do you know how old I am?
100%.
19, you just
I'm 19.
I asked because of the alcohol.
Yeah, I told you that already. I was about to say, if you guys know my age.
Like,
and then,
insane. Insane. Like,
right.
You are gifted to
Thank
have
you.
that.
I appreciate that a lot.
Especially, like, no disrespect to you or Gibson back there or anybody, but Gen Z, it's like, You are not the typical.
Yeah, no, I
really
appreciate that. I've tried to, be different. I mean, obviously everyone has their flaws, and there's times where I'm unproductive, or there's like times where I'm just like goofing around, or I'm immature. But definitely try my best to be as productive as I can.
You'll never regret it, never. And I did want to ask: is the goal still dermatology?
Yes, so it's definitely changed from what the original plan was. Originally, I was like, I'm gonna go straight to being a dermatologist, but as I thought about it, my goal has always been not to make money as a dermatologist. I think I make a good amount of money from social media and my businesses. My goal was always to help people. I've always been a health freak. I want to spread the knowledge I get on health to other people and help people. But I realized as a dermatologist, you can only see less than 100 patients a day on max, and you can help them.
That's a busy dermatologist.
Yeah, that's a busy one. I'm saying max, yeah. But you can't see that many patients, and you can't make that much of an impact. But I realized through social media, you can make a huge impact. So I was like, okay, that's partially why I also started the skincare brand. Because if I can make an impact on people worldly, nationally, I can make a huge impact instead of just 80 to 100 people a day, maximum as a dermatologist. So I still want to be a dermatologist, but I want to grow this skincare business and help other people as much as I can before I really go that route. So I'm thinking instead of applying straight to med school, even though I'm 2 years ahead in college, I might wait a few years and then apply after I really get this business standing. So I'm helping people with that while I'm also learning to be a dermatologist, and they can help even more people. And then also the brand is partnering with dermatologists. Like we have a Harvard dermatologist that should be partnering with us soon. So we're getting that credibility as well. So
that is insane. I have something to ask you. What is your view, because I'm sure you'll have heard or read, on parasites in acne and things like that?
On acne?
Like parasites.
Oh, parasites.
Because it's just like these videos that come up in the wellness community. There's a lot of people like would blame parasites for acne. So I didn't know, like, you're obviously more medically trained than my medical training is Instagram. It's Reels and TikTok.
Yeah, I'm not in med school yet, so I haven't been specifically trained on that, but I do have like a lot of research on just typical skincare stuff and skin stuff like that, and I've also talked to a lot of doctors, so I have some stuff. I think the main stuff when it comes to acne isn't parasites. I mean, definitely there's like certain places, where they have very odd parasites. I mean, there's parasites for everything. Like you go to a different country, you're gonna get a belly bug. So there's definitely parasites that can cause it. I don't think that's I think it's like a very minority unique thing. I think the main cause of acne at the end of the day is your hormones and your biology. Like Gibson, for example, he's never had a pimple in his entire life that I've seen. He hasn't used any skincare. Me right now, like I'm breaking out, but like I have very good routine, very good diet. I just don't have the best hormones, and my mom had a lot of acne as well. So like you can help it, but it's mainly your hormones and genetics. But the way to help it and the ways that you can affect it in the real world are, a solid skincare routine. Eating healthy is so important. Most people have an ingredient or a food that will cause a breakout for them, like dairy, milk. There's a lot of products that you can eat that will actually make you break out. It's like, it's good to understand what that is. That's a really huge thing. Just like diet overall. I drink so much water. Like I'd say 99% of the time, my piss is like clear as water, because it's so important to stay hydrated for your body. Everything, not just acne. It's so important. But I think your diet and your hormones really make up majority of what acne is. And when it comes to parasites, there's like certain cases, but I wouldn't say it's really a huge concern for the majority of the population.
Right. I was just curious of that. Mm-hmm. And I've got to let Mackenzie, because it'll be killing him that he's done so well not interrupting. And I know
I can't really get involved in this conversation.
But I know your brain's going soccer. I know it is.
Yeah, I want to know the football story. Football. I really want to know the football story.
My football story? Oh, okay, I'm down. This has never been really shared online. There's been a lot of talk about my businesses, but when it comes to soccer, no one's super interested. So I started when I was 3 years old, and I played rec soccer like when I was a little tiny kid, from like 3 to probably 10 years old. Just played with my dad. I played for like little teams. Never like was anything super serious. I started playing like club soccer when I was like 10 or 11. Started traveling all over the state. It was super fun. And then I started off on like the B team, and like I slowly like worked up to that. And then there was like leagues, like I don't know, you guys probably don't know, you're not from the US, but there's like ECNL. There's like the soccer leagues, like the different leagues there are in the.
How old were you?
Well, I played soccer my entire life. Like when I started playing like club, I was like 10 or 11 probably.
Gotcha. Okay, and that's when you started to do the E-League or whatever.
ECNL was probably like high school and like stuff like that. Okay. But there are a lot of leagues. I'd say my soccer journey had some ups and downs, so it really became super serious. I'd say like middle school, I played soccer in middle school, played like a little bit of club. It got serious in high school. High school was like my freshman year was like when I really started playing soccer seriously and like training a lot and doing that stuff. And I started off actually as a freshman in high school, I made varsity over summer tryouts, but then the coach got fired, and then a new coach got hired, and then he put me from varsity JV, and he just hated me, and I was JV captain, and then I was JV captain 2 years in a row. So I was like, the high school was a terrible experience for me when it came to soccer, because like, first off, why you make someone JV captain 2 years in a row? It's just like not nice, and the coach just had something against me.
You would normally move up right to varsity.
Yeah. I mean, I was on varsity already. Like, there was no reason for me to even go down to JV. I was better than the majority of the people on varsity, so it just like, I didn't like the coach. Coach didn't like me. It wasn't a good experience. High school really, hurt my taste for soccer. And I just, like, after that year, I didn't take it super seriously until I left high school, went to college 2 years early. And I did this, like, full-time dual enrollment thing. I took all my classes at college while I was, like, still enrolled in high school, technically. And I was able to play for the club soccer team at the college. So I was, like, the only 16-year-old playing with a bunch of, like, 19 to 22-year-olds. And that, I made the team. So I was like, the coach put me on JV captain 2 years in a row. I'm like, I'm not playing my high school team anymore. I'm playing for my college team. So I played for a college club team. Oh. We would have destroyed the high school varsity team. It was insane. I mean, like, a couple hundred people tried out for the team. Only like 8 new players made it. I was one of them, and I was 16 years old, so it was super cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that was like...
What position do you play?
Dude, they've had me everywhere. So my height has always been like a toss around, like toss him around because of his height. Like, some people want me a striker because I'm so tall. Some people want me a center back because I'm so tall. My favorite position where I think I'm best is just center mid. Like, give me a 6 or maybe an 8. I'm really good at 6.
You do sit back.
I like to sit back, but my coaches throw me around. Like, high school, I was center back, and then like college, they wanted me striker because I was so tall. They're like, you head the ball in, so I was like all over the place. But ideally, like, when they need me in center mid, they put me in center mid, and it was super fun there. And then last year, I went to UF. I tried out for their team, and then I'm on their team now, and their team's super good. I'd say their team's like D2, D1 level. They don't have an NCAA team, so they only have a club team. So I had to try out for it, and I actually documented that whole process on social media. So I tried out for that team. I've been playing that with there. I'm still on it, but since I moved away from the college and went to online, I'm only there like once a month. So I'm not probably going to play a lot of their games or be a lot of practices, kind of just like come there whenever I can. But I'm still like do whenever I can get the chance. But yeah, that's my soccer journey, and now I'm ready to defeat Mackenzie in a battle.
See,
you're going to play, aren't you, for Baltic?
I'm down. I mean, I beat you 5-1 today, this morning.
Okay.
Is that the foot thing?
That's the little foot thing. That doesn't count.
It was my first time.
That doesn't count. Bro, I just woke up. I woke up 5 minutes earlier.
Did he say that's the first time I've been beat? Because he normally says that. Everybody, it's the first time.
He didn't say that, but he said he just woke up. I just woke up. I never played before my entire life. I sit down, he sits down, 5-1, I win.
I was half asleep. I was
half asleep too. I just did a whole time change too. Florida's on a different time zone.
Yeah, you're ahead of me. You're ahead of me.
Yeah,
That means you're less tired than me. Yeah, more awake than me. No, we'll see. Okay. We'll see tomorrow night.
We'll see.
If we end up going, we'll see.
What's tomorrow? Pick up.
Pick up. Because the event starts at 5, so I think...
But it's indoor. I've never really played indoor.
Same thing.
Okay.
It's not really different.
You can shoot more because when you kick it out, it hits off the wall and comes back.
Sure.
It's fun. It's really fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. I want to play if we get a chance to, because Power Slap starts pretty early, so hopefully we can go play.
Yes, so we forgot that part. That Haven is in town for Power Slap.
For Power Slap, yeah. It starts at 5 p.m. So that's what we're planning, going to 5, and then maybe going to soccer at 11:30. We'll see how it goes. Mm-hmm. But I don't care either way. I know you're thinking that. I just want to go soccer. I actually really want to go Power Slap. I'm excited for Power Slap. That's going to be really fun.
Yeah,
I've seen videos. Exciting. It looks brutal.
Yeah, I think it's going to be more fun. I think it's honestly, in my opinion, if I had to guess, I think it's going to be the most entertaining sport, because in any sport you can miss like the goal. You can miss, like, soccer's like build up, goal. You look away for a second, you miss it. But with Power Slap, it's the only sport where, like, the high point's about to come. Like, you can watch. Oh,
you know, you got to stand there and just know it's gonna happen.
Exactly. So you're ready for that dopamine rush.
Yeah,
like
100%.
Any other sport, you don't know when there's gonna be a rush. You don't know if you're even gonna get a rush. So I think realistically, I think you get the most entertainment out of Power Slap, even though I've never been. But
I have a question for you, Haven.
Sport.
Doctors say it's bad in New Orleans.
Do you know what this is?
No.
I don't either. Is it Justin Bieber's album?
You need to watch the show Ted Lasso, my friend.
Oh, Ted Lasso. I actually watched oh my gosh, the Believe sign. I watched it so long ago. Oh, it was a long time ago.
That's probably brought back my love for soccer 10% more.
Really?
10 out of 10. Sorry, 100% more. Like, this show, I could go on forever about that show.
I remember watching. It was funny. Ted Lasso's a funny guy.
It's a great show.
I think I watched like the first 10 episodes.
It's such a good show. You should finish it, please. 100%. I recommend. Yeah. I think we have a game, if I'm not mistaken. I think we have something.
I'm gonna second. We play the game at the end of with 2 businesses in.
No, it's time for the game. It is 4:43. We got here at 3:20.
I know, but I want to hear Haven's businesses.
That's it? That's all of them, right?
No.
Well, so there's the social media business, and there's also one that's kind of new I haven't really talked about, but there's AI.
Oh, there's another one. I thought you were done.
So my buddies, they have the biggest AI influencers in the entire world. For example, Granny Spills, they just built her up to 1.7 million followers in 2 months on Instagram and like 600,000 on TikTok, like a bunch on other platforms. So they built her up along with 5 other AI influencers to over 100,000 followers. And they're crushing it with her. And they're my buddies. So I was like, okay, let's work together. Start making AI influencers for brands, build an AI influencer for my brand, but also just like build it for other brands. So we're building out some AI influencers right now.
Are we talking about these fine as hell females I see on Instagram that are definitely AI but look kind of real?
Those are probably the AI porn stars. There's a lot of AI porn stars as well.
They must make
OnlyFans.
That's crazy because people think they're real.
Yeah.
Well, have you seen the new Snapchat thing? The thing I sent you today saying there was police.
Looked at it yet.
Oh, it's insane.
Oh, yeah, I saw that
it's
video.
insane what you can do
AI
now.
is scary. It's gonna take all jobs. I did a podcast that was purely on AI.
Wait, what?
On AI.
On AI.
Just like AI, there's so many things AI is doing right now, like in the work industry. The
like you were
influencer
AI?
industry.
No, they talked about it on the podcast.
Oh,
no,
okay.
you could talk about AI for an entire forever.
Yeah.
There's so many things that are going to change with AI. I think it's going to take over the entire workforce. I think as a business owner myself, I use AI for so many things other than hiring people. Because
does that not scare you though? The fact it's taking so many jobs and taking so many
maybe because
things.
I know I'm an entrepreneur. Like I know that I don't have a job where I can lose. Like I'm going to make sure that whatever I make is creative and new and it doesn't rely on automation.
Smart kid.
Thank you.
Very. Can you just stay and just coach Mackenzie a little longer? Like Mackenzie needs this in his life. Mackenzie is so talented, but what's the saying? Hard work beats talent every day.
Yeah.
Like it does, and
I mean, you guys have hard work. You guys have been doing this for 12 years. That's a lot of work to continue that.
I've got a formula right now because I've noticed, and I messed up so hard. I didn't even realize how much you can make on Facebook. Mm-hmm. Facebook has been insanity for me.
You're on Facebook now? I just found out about it today.
So what my plan is, my Instagram, where I've built my million followers, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. I want to make that music based. I want to slowly convert that into looking like an artist.
Send you their account.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Let me know how to get started with that because I just got monetized on it. I had it there, but I just never clicked get monetized.
I'll help you.
I had it available.
I'll help you because one of my good friends helped me, Rodrigo. You've met him, great guy. He's killed it. I've said Rodrigo's story so many times on this podcast, but he came from nothing, minus $10 in his bank account, moved to Vegas, found a formula, learned about it, became successful. And it really makes me proud. Like I'm really proud of him, and I think you should learn, bro. Yeah, I think people watching this, because I think mainly the people that watch these videos are people that want to succeed in the industry, whether it's music, dance, social media, magic, whatever it is. Entrepreneur, like you are yourself.
That's what I was saying. Sorry for cutting you off then, but that and we lost me train of what I was saying. And you can take over rather than me saying a word. I was explaining what Not That Famous was about.
That's what it is. We're taking all these kids that want to be somebody, and it can be anybody.
Want to be in this industry.
Want to be in this industry. It doesn't even have to be this industry because you can learn so much from this industry and take it elsewhere.
You've just explained.
Yeah. I never would have expected someone who does puppy yoga on my podcast. Like that's. Especially you, Haven Law. Like that's crazy. But that's what we do. We pretty much take people who want to be in the industry and like give them a shortcut pretty much and like help them get over the hurdles of the bullshit of this industry.
That we had to deal with. And also the health side. Yeah. Sorry for cutting you off there, but you keep saying about health.
She's turned into me this podcast. Can we get a head count in the comments on how many times she's interrupted?
I'm so excited about the health and wellness and having somebody because he normally brushes past it. And the whole point in this, like, that's what I was saying, that you haven't done it as long. I didn't realise. But I guess social media is not as bad as acting and music, but it's just the shittest, most toxic industry. Yeah. And I think you've been smart that you're in Florida, and I know you fly in to LA and have done some collabs, and because you're good friends with Gavin, Mackenzie's friend. Yeah. So I know you've done those sorts of things, but being in the thick of it is so toxic, whether it be social media, whether it be acting or music. And I think everybody, like, the highs are amazing and the lows are horrific. And I think all of these energies are so bad for your health. And my whole purpose of this is I want to help kids and parents navigate through the entertainment industry, realizing they need to look after themselves, because I ended up with cancer. And
due to stress.
I'm not saying it's the entertainment industry. I'm sure there's other things, but I do think it's so fucking toxic.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
And it's that like a lot of it is energies, right? Because I have always ate, haven't I? Like,
oh, she's always been a health freak.
Like exercise daily, ate such a clean diet. I was so into it anyway, and still ended up with cancer. And I think a lot of it is stress.
Yeah.
And nothing is more stressful in this industry.
100%.
And so that's what this whole thing was set up for.
That's awesome.
To like never sort of have somebody on that's so helpful
and into it, yeah.
I'm so excited. That's why I'm in it.
Yeah,
that's me excuse.
Yeah, well, I'm happy that you guys have like a really good mission behind the podcast. That's awesome.
No, yeah, dude, it's not for nothing. We try and take something that's we believe in and make it something. I'd love to see you do a podcast with Spidey.
Spidey.
His name's Spidey. He's got around 3 million on YouTube. He's a YouTuber. Mm-hmm. He was in the show with me at Shin Lim. He was the opener, but he studies brain psychology.
Really?
Is what he does. And I feel like just seeing your side of the health and wellness to his brain psychology, I think the two of you together would do a great collab. I just think you two.
He's New York as well. He's East Coast.
Canada.
I thought he was East Coast.
Canada. Yeah. Quebec or Montreal. Some Canada. Don't hate me if you're watching the Spidey, but somewhere in Canada. But before you go, we have a game we like to play.
I'm going to get up because I'm going to help Gabe.
Okay, so Haven, it's going to be me versus you.
All right.
Pretty much what happens is we're going to get to see an image. You might have seen this game before. All right, so before we play the game, Haven, I think you know what this game is. You see a celebrity really close up, and you have to try and guess who it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's just see who wins.
Tom Cruise.
No way. Is it? No, it's not Tom Cruise? Robert Downey Jr.
No.
Struggling.
Oh,
Ryan Seacrest.
Elon Musk. Ryan Seacrest.
Is that Elon?
Yes. That's obvious.
Oh, damn. Yeah,
That's obvious,
I messed that up. Okay, yep, there we go.
That actually worked, didn't it?
This actually works pretty quick and see who it is. All right, next.
1-0.
1-0. Let's X those out and let's do the next one.
That's not the first picture.
All right, we don't usually do it like this, guys. We're learning. We're new. There we go. All right.
No idea.
Looks like it's Elon's mouth.
No idea.
Hang on. Is this a female?
No. But it's funny that you said that, but who repost that?
Teeth.
Brandon Dwyer.
Oh.
I thought it was like celebrities.
Brandon, listen to me. Listen to me. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Brandon.
Oh, it looks like such a sweetheart, mate.
Oh, Brandon.
Brandon, I'm so sorry. I don't really have... You had such good teeth, Brandon. I wish I had your teeth, yeah. All right, next. Let's keep stacking it up. Oh, Dana White.
Oh, that was...
All right, 2-1. 2-1. 2-1.
There you go.
No,
That's it? Oh, so Haven wins. Well, there we go.
Just
There's
like
his
this
beautiful
morning,
face.
you have 1 point against me again.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, listen, Haven, my boy. All right, she wants to get back into the exit.
I want you back. Like, I could do a 6-hour podcast with you. Like, straight up.
Well,
seriously.
You were great, bro. We really appreciate it. We hope you guys learned a lot from Haven. And,
make sure you follow him if you don't already.
What's your socials?
Oh, hang on a second. Or more likely, follow us.
Yeah,
because you
from
already
Haven.
follow him.
Yeah, that's another
Thank
thing.
you. Yeah, I also have a podcast, so it's cool to be on someone else's podcast. I love helping out, like, 'cause I know when you have a guest on, like, where you're kind of how you're framing it, and I love to just help you guys out, like, just keep the conversation flowing, because all the guests I have, they don't really know how to talk, and they'll just kind of leave it with closed-ended topic, like closed-ended statements and stuff like that.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and we're going to put all of Haven's links, and we are also going to put a link to the skincare cream, which is called what? We never said
Haven.
the name.
It's called Haven.
So
before you guys think I'm egotistical, Haven itself is my name, but also if you know what Haven means, it means it's a safe sanctuary. And I'm all about healthy ingredients. So I wanted it to be a safe sanctuary for your skin.
It's genius.
So I was like, I can tie in my name, but also like if my name was like Joe or like an actual name, it wouldn't work. But like because my name has actual meaning, it's a word. I feel like it works.
Yeah, I love it.
That's great.
So make sure you get your Haven. I can't wait to check out the ingredients.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, guys, there goes another one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. We have a lot of fun guests. I think one's made a few noises in the background that we might be having next, but we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Good night, guys. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, guys.